think some of you have been waiting on a update, and this week makes, I'm trying to think, 6 weeks since I got my dentures, and everything is going well except for I absolutely hate my bottoms. The problem is they're like too big for my mouth. They're too long in the back. I feel like they could have done without one of those molars they put in there. If I don't put any glue in them, they flop around. I have a nasty cut on the inside. Other than that, yeah, because they flopped around one day and it caused a nasty scratch on the inside. I have a bone spur coming out on the top. I'm sorry, I'm like really tired. I want to go back to bed, but I've been sitting in the heat for hours, and yeah, that's like literally what my day's been like. So I would love to go curl up in my bed and just go to sleep and take a nap. But anyways, I want a cold drink too. Is it raining? It's raining. Great. I don't know if you can see that. That's nice. That's lovely. Anyway, so I have them glued in right now, and they're nice and glued. But a little trick I've learned, what I like to do, and this is something I've learned on my own, is I literally put like mouthwash or water, whatever works for you, in the denture like a pool almost, and I run it across the roof up here. I run across the roof, and then I make like a little river, if you will. And then I squeeze my powder in there. It's like a lot of powder. And I do the same thing with the bottom. I make myself a little river, and then I squeeze the powder in there. And then I'll finish getting ready. I'll just leave it sitting there. And I'll finish getting ready and finish doing what I'm doing. And then I'll come back to them. And I have like a red solo cup. And I take that denture and I tap it off in there. I don't aggressively tap it off. I just do a little light tap tap. And then I stick her in there and I shove my finger on the roof of it. And same with the bottom. I hold the bottom down with my finger and I lay back on the bed. So that way all that saliva doesn't kind of moisten up that powder and loosen it up so it doesn't stay. And then I just hold it there. And I stir and I sit there, and then eventually they stay in like cement. At the end of the night I have to usually gargle hot water to get them loose because they're stuck on there, and then I have to use my denture toothbrush to scrub all that glue off my gums. And what I did, another thing I found easy is when the glue is stuck to your denture, I just chuck it in the cup, put some not hot, but warmish water in there, and I stick the towel in there. Next day I go in there and take them out and clean them. That way it turns the glue into like a jelly, and it's easier to get out the next day. But yeah, my friend, she just recently tried the Seabond strips, but she never did tell me what she thought about them or nothing like that. She tried another paste and she liked it. Yeah, not a fan of the paste. Yeah, that's kind of gross. It makes me gag a lot when it gets on the roof, and then I have to clean it off and I gag a lot, and then on the bottom it just grosses me out. So no, not a fan of the paste. So yeah, other than that, I just have a cut and some bone spurs coming out on the top and one on the bottom. No more pain really. I don't like the way they're lopsided, because if you watch when I smile, you can see a lot of my gum on this side, but not on that side. So that kind of bothers me a bit, so I try to smile less, as I don't know how to explain it to you. I try to smile less on the top so that way, just like this. So that way you don't see as much gum. I don't really like that part of it. Trying to think. The bottoms aren't bothering me anymore. Other than the fact that I feel like they're too long. And I feel like they could have done without making that extra molar back there. I think they're fine. Eating. I can eat pretty much anything I want with my dentures glued in. I can eat Taco Bell. I can eat McDonald's. I can eat just anything I want. The only thing I don't really like eating is anything that sticks to the denture. If it's stuck to the denture, I won't eat it again. Like chocolate, things like that. Things like that, I'll take my dentures out and eat. Yeah, I can pretty much eat anything I want. I don't have to wait and eat certain things. I know I've been getting a lot of questions about people being in pain and how long is it gonna last and things like that. My sister did tell me the mouth is like the fastest healing part of your body, but I felt like for me it took me 2.5 weeks to heal fully, and then after that my issues had nothing to do with my gums. My issues were fully about my dentures not fitting properly. Other questions I've been getting is what did I eat in the beginning? Honestly, I just ate whatever I could. Mostly I survived off on SpaghettiOs and raviolis and water. Most of the time I was drinking a lot of water and not eating. But I ate things like ramen, and well, I ate ramen once. I ate the broth of a soup once. Mashed potatoes I ate once. I did hear you can eat macaroni and cheese. I never did think about that in the beginning, but that's a good option. Most of the time I just kind of try to eat without my teeth in. I mean, if I thought I was able to eat it without my teeth in, that's what I did. And most of the time in the beginning, I didn't eat with my dentures in. And it took me a minute after I got my dentures glued in was using cushion grip. It took me a minute to figure out how to eat with them, and now I'm like a pro. I feel like I can just eat anything. I'm still trying to think of other things people are asking me. That's all I can think of at the moment. If anything comes up, I'll make another video, but that is my 6-week update. And, well, almost 6 weeks. On Tuesday, I'll make it 6 weeks, so I'm a little off. 4 days off. 3 days off. 3 days off. But yeah, that's my update, and I hope this helps, and I hope you guys enjoyed my video, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Love you guys. Bye. Oh, I made a video a couple days ago, and I was sleepy, but I was in a lot of pain, so I think I'll add that video at the end of this one. Hope you guys enjoy that video, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Love you guys. Bye. So I wanted to post an update. The inside of my gum hurts really bad. I don't know why, but my denture is cutting my gum. At the top I have some nasty bone spurs coming out. I just noticed that today. I had to take out my denture. I don't know if I'll put it back in today. I have a really, really nasty cut on the bottom of my gum, and I just don't want to put them in right now. Let's see. Yeah, I have bone spurs coming out. I believe it's, yeah. Okay, so it is from hair, hair. Is where it's sore. And then yesterday, I think this is, uh, that was a bone spur that was coming out. It's gone. But I've got two coming out on that one too. That one gone back there in the back that I showed you. Uh-huh. I've got two coming out right there. It's kind of weird and odd feeling. And kind of bothers me a bit, but I'm just going to try to ignore it. But the main thing is that bottom. It's so sore. It hurts so bad. I really just don't want to wear my denture today because it hurts that bad. I should have took it out last night and fell asleep without my denture in today. But I didn't. And now I am paying the consequences of that. Although I will tell you guys that it's getting easier and easier for me to eat now. Yesterday I went to Taco Bell. I had been craving Moe's, but by the time my husband got off work, it was too late for that. So I just went to Taco Bell and got their Cantina Bowl. And I'm not a fan of beans. I don't like beans, and I definitely do not like anything avocado. So I just got that Cantina Bowl with no avocado, no avocado ranch, and no beans. And then I had them add the, what was it, jalapeno, the jalapeno sauce or something like that. I can't remember the exact name of it. But it's a sauce they put on their quesadillas. I had them add that to my bowl. Oh my goodness. That was so good. I was chewing it. Sorry. I had them add that to my bowl. And if you've never had one of those Cantina bowls, they come with chicken in them. I ate that entire bowl last night chewing with my dentures. It's getting, at first when I was trying to chew with them, I couldn't figure out how to chew with them. I couldn't figure out nothing about them. They felt foreign in my mouth and my brain was rejecting them. Now I just chew with them. I mean, I don't really think about it. I have to eat, so I just chew with them. I mean, they're in my mouth, so now I just chew with them, and it just feels normal to me now. A lot of people keep asking me if I could taste anything. So the best way to describe it is kind of. I can kind of taste things, then in a way I can't. It's almost like you're smelling something, and then you get a hint of the taste. That's kind of like, for me, that's what it is. You get a small taste of it, and most of it is like, I just don't know how to explain it to you, but no, I can't fully taste things because the roof of my mouth is covered, but I could partially taste things because of my tongue.
It's really strange. Um, the one thing I could taste the most of everything I've ate so far was the chicken noodle soup broth and then the raviolis because that stuff's got a strong flavor. Um, Today I'm in a lot of pain on the bottom though. It hurts a lot. Wow, it's like a straight up scratch all the way across. And these bone spurs are so freaking annoying. Like, why? Isn't that the point of the alveoplasty? Like, I don't get it. Those stupid things are annoying them. Um, I just can't believe that it's already 5 weeks and I'm getting so used to chewing. I can't wait for the day to come that my gums no longer have bone spurs coming out and they're like shrunk down to the point where I have to get a new set of dentures because that day I will know that there will be no more bone spurs and no more of these pain spots where the denture is scratching the crap out of my gums. And yeah. I don't regret getting dentures anymore. I'm kind of glad I did because now I could chew and eat whatever I want. Before I was limited to what I could eat. But like I said, the bone spurs are a downfall. The denture scratching the crap out of your gums is a downfall. Um, Gluing them in kind of doesn't really bother me, but the worst part is when you take it out and that glue, if you put too much, it's stuck to the roof of your mouth. That's pretty disgusting. I've never had an issue with it being stuck to the bottom. Although I did see I was scrolling through TikTok yesterday, and I'm actually friends with somebody on there, and she says to use Secure. And then I remembered one of my supporters on here. She had said that before, but I went to Walmart looking for that stuff and I couldn't find it. So I was like, I'll just stick with the powder I have and the I bought some. I bought some Fixin' It Power from Walmart because I couldn't find that Secure. And that shit was atrocious coming off of your gums. Oh wow, that was nasty. I don't even want to talk about that. Um, so I was like, man, I remember one of my supporters on here told me to buy that Secure and put it with my Fixin' It powder. And I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna go look for it on Amazon. And I found it, and I'm gonna buy it. You know, I'm also gonna get some of that Dr. B dental adhesive as well. I don't know how. I'm gonna try both to tell you guys which one I like better. Uh, I'm sorry. I am in so much pain right there. Like, my denture really tore up my gum. But it's not really for my top, it's for my bottoms. I want to rip out that cushion grip. I'm over it, and it doesn't really do me any good on the bottom. It does more good on the top for me. I did ask a few creators on TikTok about the burn on the cushion grip. They said everybody I've seen says wait, let it sit for 5 to 10 minutes, if you let it sit for 5 or 10 minutes, the cushion grip doesn't burn. So next time I do that application, I'll be letting that stuff sit, because if I don't, that's just gonna burn. So I'm gonna let it sit longer next time, and that way I feel less of the burn. But I'm like super tired, so I will come back on here after a bit after I take a nap.